Hello guys, welcome to this video tutorial. This is Bakshu Sheikh from Merit Pros. We are going to cover Catalan Studio toolbar. Let's go forward. So please join our YouTube family. Please subscribe to the channel. Then please like the video and comment on the video. This is going to really motivate me to do more amazing videos. So we have different toolbars here. So we have save all, these are standard ones. Then we have Catalan desktops. So when you click this, it is going to open desktop settings. We can enter all the settings for Catalan desktops. Catalan desktops is continuous testing solution provided by Catalan. Then we have this new one, Applitools. So we can integrate with Applitools. Let me click on that. Then you can see. So this integration plugin is only available for Catalan Studio Enterprise version. So this is a paid feature. So Applitools is like an AI based visual testing and monitoring platform, and this feature is available in enterprise version. Then we have Git. So this is mainly like, this is the command for Git activities. If you have like enabled Git, then you can select options like commit, push, pull, share the project, like all the Git related activities we can do from this drop down. Then we have this self-healing feature. So here we can enable self-healing, then we can set different settings. So this is mainly a self-healing feature to reduce unexpected test failures. Then we have different spy and record options. So this is for a web, so we can spy the web and then we can capture the elements. Then we can record the web. So I can click on this and then I can specify my URL, then what browser, and then I can record the actions on that. Then we have spy mobile. Using this I can spy a mobile app and then I can capture the mobile objects. Then we have this record mobile, where I can select Android devices or iOS devices or remote devices. So using this is going to open a mobile recorder dialog. Then we can record mobile test cases. If I click this, okay, I don't have Node.js installed, so I will do that later. Okay, it is opened, so you can see it is installing Android SDK. Okay, you can see mobile recorder is open, and then we can select the application file, whatever the file, and then we can perform the recording. Then we have this one, which is a spy Windows object. So using this we can spy Windows elements, then we can capture them. Then we have this one, record Windows actions. So when you click this one, we can open Windows recorder, and then we can select the application, then we can capture the elements, then we can perform the recording. After that we have this one, which is a build CMD. So this is really a good feature. This opens command builder for generating commands for console execution. So to execute from console mode or command line, we can use this feature. Then we have run toolbar, run icon, then we can run. Let me open the test case. Then we can run this test case on different browsers or based on different custom capabilities. Then I can do the debug as well on these browsers or using these platforms. Then I can use custom capabilities. Then this is like a stop. We can stop the execution and then we can upload the project to the cloud. Then this is like the execution profile. So we have the profiles here. You can create your own custom profiles. Then we can select which one for execution. Then this is the prospective. So we are seeing the keyword prospective. This is the current prospective. Then we can go in debug prospective as well. So this is like debug mode, similar to Eclipse debug mode. We can set the prospective, and when you go in debug mode, this prospective will be displayed. Then we have other icons. Those are not required for now. These are the main toolbar icons which are really important. So let me go back to keyword perspective.